Hello, welcome to the Peaceful Woodturner. This is a piece of weeping cherry that I got from a winery nearby. Well, not very nearby, but a little nearby. People were really cool there. You know, I was having a conversation with actually the owner of the winery, and he had made a really cool project out of this weeping cherry tree. And I said, is there anything of it left? And he said, hey, there's the stump. If you go down that little trail over there, you'll find it lying on the ground. If you want it, you can have it. So, this is the stump of a weeping cherry tree. I have some of the root ball. I'm going to make some stuff out of that too. But I thought for starters, to make something kind of obvious, kind of on the nose, I'm going to see if I can make a wine bottle out of this. So as you can see, it's all kind of various shapes. I've actually cut it down a lot to try to get a lot of the lumps off of it and stuff. And now what I'm going to do is just try to get it down to round. And then I will hollow out at the end here so that I can put it on my chuck. And right now I've got it on a faceplate. But I'm going to start by just getting it down to round. As you can see, you know, it's got some parts that really stick out a lot. These are always troublesome for me because I end up kind of moving in too fast with my tool, and then I get a nice big catch. So I'm going to have to go slow and careful. I've got my lathe set on its slowest speed, about 500 RPM. And just a reminder, if you're working with found wood, which is what I tend to work with, you know, check it and make sure that there's nothing going on with it. No critters that still have it as their home, no nails, no screws, no wires, any of that kind of stuff. You know, really look it over carefully and go carefully with it because you never know what you're going to find. So let's get started. Alright, I'm down to pretty round, so I'm happy with that. I was going to, like I said before, make a cutout, put my chuck in here, but I've changed my mind on that. I don't want to lose too much wood. This isn't a whole lot of wood, even though it seems like a whole lot of wood. And I've got a little bit of a crack down here, but I've got a lot more figure and stuff going on in the grain down here than I do up here. So I'm going to keep this as the body of my bottle, and then this up here will become the neck. That way I don't lose too much. Switching out my dust collection now because I can finally fit it properly. Another key thing, make sure you're wearing all of your safety stuff, all your PPE. I'm wearing a helmet, a face shield, dust mask. I've got my dust collection going on. Just be as careful as you can. So now we're just going to get to shaping. I'm able to go a good bit faster now because I've taken this down so much. Still a little out of balance, but not too bad. I hollow it out the inside a bit, just so that if there's any residual moisture, it has a chance of drying and not cracking quite so much. There still are some small cracks and stuff that I'm worried about here. I don't like to get any bigger. But now I'm going to start sanding. I'm going to start with kind of a heavy grip because I've got some spots in here that I do if I kept trying to get them with the steel, I'm just going to get more catches. So I'm going to be going at about 500 RPM just to get started here. And let's take it down. So I am really excited how this has turned out. This is the bottle, and this is part of the roots that this bottle is made from. And I've attached it to a piece of spalted maple. I actually just very carefully, slowly glued the roots on, starting here and then moving to here and here. Same thing on this one, just kind of moving it around little by little, bit by bit, until it's got a grip on it. And I'm really excited about this. I'm planning on giving it to the winery where it came from, but I want to put a little bit of a shine on it, and because of all the nooks and crannies and everything else, I'm going to go ahead and go with a spray clear finish. It's not the fanciest finish, it's not going to give it the absolute perfect shine, but it's going to get everywhere, it's going to give it a nice coating, and I'm just going to put it on small coat at a time. Alright, we're going to let that dry and come back and do it again and again and again and again. And I'll show you the finished product. Thank you for joining me on the Peaceful Woodturner.